A shocking new twist in the US foreign policy. President Donald Trump now says the United States should take control of Gaza and transform it into what he calls the Riviera of the Middle East. The latest statement marks an escalation from his earlier remarks on relocating Palestinians to the neighboring countries, raising serious questions about international law and the future of the war-torn enclave.
From a war zone to a luxury paradise, Donald Trump's vision for Gaza is as grand as it is controversial. He has declared that the US should own the Gaza Strip, clear the devastation and turn it into an economic hub. The announcement made at a joint press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu would upend decades of US foreign policy on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development.
Trump insists that the move would bring long-term stability to the Middle East, claiming that everyone he spoke to loved the idea of American control over Gaza. But he failed to explain under what legal authority the US could seize the land.
I do see a long-term ownership position, and I see it bringing great stability to that part of the Middle East and maybe the entire Middle East. And I don't want to be cute, I don't want to be a wise guy, but the Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something that could be so bad, this could be so magnificent.
Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, whose military has long been in a prolonged conflict with Hamas, welcomed Trump's out-of-the-box idea.
He has a different idea, and I think it's worth paying attention to this. We're talking about it. He's exploring it with his people, with his staff. I think it's something that could change history, and it's worthwhile really pursuing this avenue.
Israelis in Jerusalem welcomed US President Donald Trump's takeover plan for the Gaza Strip.
I am delighted and excited and have hope that what he says is true. I think he's a true friend of Israel. I think he sees the region for what really is going on.
Experts argue that the plan directly contradicts Washington's long-held stance that Gaza would be part of a future Palestinian state that includes the occupied West Bank.
I think he's just making things up off the cuff. Most certainly there's no plan behind this. And if there is, it's not a plan that has any connection to reality in today's Middle East.
Meanwhile, Gazans in Khan Yunis condemned Trump's idea to take over the Palestinian enclave and rejected plans of their displacement.
Call for displacement is not new. Many plans talked about this issue and failed. Of course, the plan of US President Donald Trump will fail because Gazans hold on their land, country and soil of their nation.
Donald Trump once called his 2020 Israel-Palestinian peace plan as the deal of the century. 5 years later, he's back with another sweeping vision, one that is already raising alarms across the world. Bureau Report, DD India.